Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, I have edited all of my videos on my raggedy, dusty, musty, crusty, about to be, what else rhymes with dusty?
Hey, 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 hey. Designer head to toe, sit to the head and flow. Already fed the pole, niggas too scared to go.
Hello to the beautiful person on the other side of the screen. If you don't know who I am and you're new to my channel, my name is Sarah. But if you're not new to the channel and you are a returning subscriber, how are you doing, bestie? I hope you're having a lovely day, a lovely morning, lovely afternoon. I just hope your day is going great. And if it's not going as great as you hope it would be, I hope this video may have possibly made your day a little bit better. This video was highly requested. By highly requested, I mean maybe like one person has asked this question, and it's, how do you edit your videos on your phone? Like, girl, I thought you were using like a $400 software to edit your videos, and you thinking you doing on your phone on an app that's free? Girl, yeah. So for those of you who don't know, I have edited all of my videos on my raggedy, dusty, musty, crusty, about to be, what else rhymes with dusty? Musty, crusty, bummy, dummy Android right here. Ever since I started my YouTube channel, I have literally done all of my editing on my phone. So I'm gonna be showing y'all the apps that I like to use to edit my videos and to do my thumbnails. And yeah, I'm gonna be showing y'all how to do it. Okay, so I just have my screen recording right here, and yeah, this is my home screen or whatever, and in this folder right here is where I usually keep all the apps I use to edit. So the first app I have right here in the left corner, I have CapCut, and that is the main editing app I use to edit my videos. But the one next to CapCut, Motion Ninja, I used to use that app. And when I tell y'all, when this first app came out, it was so good. Like, it was so advanced. Like, Motion Ninja, I loved that app. But all of a sudden, like, it was tweaking for no reason. Anyways, but now I switched over to CapCut, and CapCut has done me no wrong. The app with like the music icon or whatever, that is what I use to like download my music for my videos. And then I have my files, and this is what I use to like import my videos and stuff like that. And if you don't know, the camera that I am using and the camera I record on is the Canon PowerShot G7X Mark II. So if you want more details about that, I do have an unboxing of that video on my channel, so make sure you go check that out. So to get my videos on my phone with my SD card, I use this card reader thing right here. And this is like a USB-C to USB adapter thing right here. And then this card reader came with my camera bundle, so I just plug that in here, and then I put my SD card in here, put it in my phone, and yeah, I just import my footage onto my phone through there. Next app I have Phonto, and this is what I use to add text for my videos. And then I have the app Photoroom, and then I'm gonna show y'all what I do with that after. Then I have Picsarts, I have Pinterest, and then I have Vita, and then I have VSCO. So the first thing I usually do, you know, I open the app, obviously, and then I just select new project. And then usually when I'm importing the clips from my SD card to my phone, I usually do like a folder of the video I'm doing, so I can properly organize my videos and whatnot. So we're just gonna do the TV recommendation footage. So yeah, so I like to just tap on the check mark to import your clip, so you can import multiple at a time. And yeah, I'm gonna just use these 2 clips as an example of like what I usually do and whatnot. So the very first thing that I do when I'm editing my video, I do like rough cuts. And rough cuts are pretty much like I'm just cutting out all like the videos and footage that I do not want. Pretty much, you know, I just scroll through the part, and as you can see, there's like nothing there. So where I would usually cut, I would cut like right as I'm coming in. So I'm just tapping, and to split it, I just tap on the clip, hit the split button, and it will split. And then since I do not want this footage that's here, I'm gonna just press on it and hit delete. So yeah, I pretty much just do that. So I just like go through the clips, play it, and then, you know, I just cut out the parts I simply just do not want. And yeah, I would just, you know, watch the footage, go through it. If I see a part I do not like, I tap on the clip, I hit split, and then I continue playing the video. And then I split this, and then boom. And another way that you can trim your clips and do rough cuts is that you can trim your clips. And what would you do? There's like that white bar thingy on the side there, and you just take it and you just drag it to the point. And then the next thing I like to do, and I usually do this while I'm doing my rough cuts, is like I do like my little zoom in and zoom out. And how you do this is very, very easy. So what you're gonna do, you're just gonna simply just tap on your clip or whatever, and then there is a diamond button right next to the undo button. So I'm gonna just hit that diamond, and then I'm gonna just scroll along to where I want this zoom in to stop. So I'm gonna just do this for example. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna like take my thumbs and like pinch the screen to make it go through. And yeah, so if you just go and play that back, you see how it's gonna zoom in. So yeah. And what I usually like to do when I do my zoom ins, I do a part where I zoom out. So what I do, I just like, you know, spread my, like, I would take my thumbs and just spread along the timeline so it becomes a lot larger, so I can, you know, see my footage. And right where that diamond is, I place another diamond right beside it, right there. And I will zoom in back to the original position. So this is how this would look like. Or if you don't want to do a zoom out, what I usually like to do is just like where that diamond is when the zoom in ends, you can just simply split it, and then the next clip you just put it back to its original size. I just do that, and then like it just snapbacks without it zooming out again. So after I'm done doing my rough cuts and doing the zoom in and zoom outs, the next thing I do, which is like the fun part, is when I add my music, my overlays, my text, and whatnot. So the 3 artists that I like to use music from, the first one is Ryan Little, and I usually, like 9 times out of 10, like one of his like music or songs are in my video. Like all of his stuff is free. Just make sure that you do credit him in the description box of your video, because with like all and every single one of my videos, I always have where my music is and where it comes from. If you want like more like hip-hop and R&B beats, another producer that I really like is Prod Dior. But like if you want that more aesthetic and like lo-fi type music, the next producer that I recommend that you check out is Crumbo. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, they really have some nice aesthetically pleasing sounds. They have like that lo-fi chill music. So yeah, those are like probably one of my top 3 favorite producers and like people to get music from. You just have to make sure you're looking in the description box of their videos, because sometimes like in the description box of their videos they have a link where you can just download the songs, but like if they don't have the link, that's when I would use my music download thing. So to import my music to CapCut, I usually press the audio button, I hit sounds, and then I go from device, and then just all of my music that is downloaded onto my device is there. So I'm gonna hit this one right here. So usually with my videos, what I like to do, I usually like to add like a fade in or even a fade out to my thing, so like the music just doesn't like, you know, randomly just like pops in your face, you know, like it kind of like eases into it. So yeah, that's what I like to do. And to add text is super easy, and I just found this out like 2 days ago. You can add your own text that you have downloaded into CapCut. Like what I used to do, I used to use Phonto or whatever to import my fonts, and now I can just do it directly through the app. So the fonts that I really like to use Lemon Milk. I really like to use Lemon Milk, a bold italic, and the bold ones, y'all see this in my thumbnails all the time. So to like import your own fonts, there's like this plus button right here, and it says upload a file, and you're gonna click that. And then to download your fonts, it's super easy. Just go onto a website called thefont.com and you can simply download it through there. I'm not gonna go into much detail about it. So yeah, I just go to downloads. You know, you just simply, you know, press on the font you want to import, and like once you press on it, it will just automatically pop up. So to, you know, add text, what I do, you know, just tap on text, tap on add text, and then just say something. This is a video. And you know, you can just move it around. You can use your 2 fingers to pinch in and out. So I like to like use like this darkish yellow for my text, and then I like to add a black border. And then something you can also do, you can animate your fonts. So they have a blur one right here, and you can change how long you want it to be. They have this right here. My favorite one that they have is the typewriter one. Where is it? So yeah, they have this one right here. I like number 1 because it's like, it's more like staticky. Not staticky, but like it's more typing, you know. And for overlay, let's say if you have a certain picture you want to add from your gallery, you just simply click on the overlay, you add your overlay. So I'm gonna just use this photo right here. You can also add video overlays to this as well. And if you want it to be animated, just click on animation, and then you can do an animation that goes in, an animation that goes out, or one that is just an animation all throughout the duration of the video. So you can do like a spin left, this one, this one, this one, you know. So yeah, so that's pretty much like a quick overview on how I would, you know, go through and edit my videos and onto the thumbnail, which is probably like my favorite thing to do. 3 apps I use is Phonto, Photoroom, and Picsart. So when it comes to Photoroom, what I like to use this app for is to simply just cut out the background of my images instead of doing it manually. So I'm gonna just do this picture right here. Boom, just like magic. Boom, it's done. And then to make sure I have that transparent background, I click on the one with the checkered background. So Photoroom, it does leave your photo with a watermark, but if you just simply just tap on the photo, and like I just crop it out later, so I'm gonna just make sure I move my photo away from the watermark, so when I am going to edit it, I can just simply crop it out without having to crop the actual picture. And I'm gonna just simply save it to my gallery. And usually for my photos, what I like to do, I go into PicsArt, and I like to use PicsArt to, you know, like make like grids and collages, because that's what I do for them. So what I do, you just press on that purple plus button, and then I just simply just go down to collages, and then I hit on grids. What you're gonna do, you're just gonna tap on the photo that you want in your thumbnail, and then I hit on next. On PicsArt, they already have like the template for YouTube thumbnails, so I just scroll to the end and hit on YouTube. And then they have like another bunch of layouts that you can do. And if you want to rearrange your picture, you just press on a photo, press and hold, and you can just switch the position. Or let's say this far right picture, I want it to be more zoomed in, so you know, I can easily move it, or I can just use my 2 fingers to, you know, zoom it in. What I usually like to do for my thumbnails, I like to add a border. So what I do, I go on borders, and then for thickness I do 0, and then for border I just add a border like this, for example. And then you can just change the background color, or you can just customize your own. So yeah, or they have like this eyedropper tool, and you can like use the color from the picture. So yeah, we're gonna do yellow actually. So to add text onto my videos, I go back on the Phonto app, and then I go on load new image, then hit images, and I'm gonna just use the grid one that we did. So I'm gonna use this one as an example, and I hit on that button, and I'm gonna call this one how I take IG pictures. And if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you go do that, alright? And then to install fonts, Phonto actually, like, you know, if you download the app, they will like show you how you can install fonts. But how I edit my fonts, I go on thefont.com. That's where I edit all of my fonts. And the font that I like to use, which is like my favorite one, I really like the lemon milk bold or lemon book italic, so I like to use that. And then I simply go on size to, you know, change how big I want it to be. And then you can also go on style, and this is where you can, you know, change the color of the text or whatever. What I like to do with my text, I like to use like a light colored text, and then the stroke be like this different shade of it. And then I go on shadows, so I like to go on 1 radius or so. And like I like the shadow to be like pretty big as well. So yeah, for some reason this does not look good, so I'm gonna just go back on style and change the shadow. And then something I like to do, I like to curve my text, so you can just simply go on the curving tab on Phonto through style, and you know, you can just curve your text and whatnot. And yeah, so that's what I do to pretty much make my thumbnails. I used to do it on my computer, but the computer I have is trash. Y'all hear me talk about this so much, but the computer I do have is absolute garbage. Like, I'm not even lying to y'all. So yeah, that is pretty much how I edit my videos on my phone. Y'all do not need no fancy app or anything. You don't have to spend $25 and $73 on a new MacBook. You know, you don't need to do none of that. Like, you can just simply edit and film your videos on your phone. Like, back in the day when I first started, I edited and filmed my video on this phone right here. And people were always complimenting me on how good quality on my videos are. And y'all, this was all on an Android. All on an Android. I love you guys so much. Remember that you are strong, you are beautiful, you are so loved, and you are fearless in the powerful and mighty name of Jesus. I hope you guys have a lovely and blessed day, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Mwah.